Welcome to Interpharmacist, where evidence meets expertise. Let's explore today's topic and uncover the latest in evidence-based health information. Overcoming barriers to lifestyle changes.
We often yearn for a better version of ourselves, striving for improved well-being and a life imbued with greater meaning. This journey, however, is rarely straightforward. It is paved with challenges, unexpected obstacles, and the constant need for adaptation. Today, we embark on an exploration of lifestyle changes and their profound impact on our lives. We'll delve into the barriers that impede our progress and discover how to overcome them, ultimately unlocking the best versions of ourselves. In the pursuit of self-improvement, it's tempting to set grand, sweeping goals. We envision a complete transformation, a monumental leap from where we are to where we want to be. While ambition is admirable, it can also be a trap, leading us to set unrealistic expectations that ultimately sabotage our efforts. Imagine, for a moment, a grand staircase leading to a magnificent destination. Each step represents a small, achievable goal, a manageable increment of progress. The key, my friends, is to break down those grand visions into smaller, more manageable steps. Instead of aiming for a complete overhaul, focus on making incremental changes, one step at a time. Instead of vowing to run a marathon tomorrow, start with a brisk walk around the block today. Instead of overhauling your entire diet overnight, begin by swapping sugary drinks for water. This principle applies to all areas of life, from our physical health to our mental well-being, our relationships, and our careers. By setting realistic goals, we create a sense of momentum, a feeling of progress that fuels our motivation. Each small victory reinforces our belief in our ability to change, empowering us to take on bigger challenges as we move forward. Consider the analogy of a ship navigating a vast ocean. A sudden, drastic shift in course could capsize the vessel, but small, incremental adjustments to the rudder allow the ship to maintain its balance while gradually changing direction. Similarly, in life, small, consistent changes are far more sustainable and impactful than dramatic shifts that are difficult to maintain. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. By focusing on the immediate, achievable steps, we lay the foundation for long-term, sustainable change. These small victories, accumulated over time, create a powerful ripple effect, transforming not only our habits but also our beliefs about what we are capable of achieving. So as you embark on your journey of self-improvement, resist the temptation to aim for the stars all at once. Instead, set your sights on the horizon, taking small, deliberate steps each day. In the words of the ancient Stoic philosopher Seneca, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Embrace the power of incremental progress, and you will be astonished by the transformative power of small, consistent actions. As we navigate the complexities of life and strive for positive change, it is essential to remember that we are not alone in this journey. Human beings are social creatures wired for connection and belonging. We thrive in environments where we feel supported, encouraged, and understood. Imagine a lone tree standing on a windswept hill. It may weather the storms for a time, but without the support of a surrounding forest, it is vulnerable to the elements. The same principle applies to our personal growth. A strong support system acts as our forest, providing shelter from the storms of life and fostering an environment where we can flourish. This support can come from various sources: family, friends, mentors, colleagues, or even online communities of like-minded individuals. When we surround ourselves with people who believe in our potential, who encourage our efforts, and who offer a listening ear during challenging times, we create a powerful feedback loop of positivity. Their belief in us strengthens our own self-belief, their encouragement fuels our motivation, and their understanding helps us navigate setbacks with greater resilience. Think of a team of climbers scaling a treacherous mountain. Each member relies on the support of the others, sharing the load, offering encouragement, and ensuring the safety of the group. Similarly, in our personal journeys, a strong support system provides us with the strength, accountability, and encouragement we need to overcome obstacles and reach new heights. Building a support system requires conscious effort. It involves nurturing existing relationships, seeking out new connections, and being open to receiving support from others. It also means being a source of support for others, offering encouragement, empathy, and understanding to those around us. Remember, the quality of our relationships profoundly impacts our well-being and our capacity for growth. By cultivating a strong support system, we create a fertile ground for positive change, empowering ourselves and those around us to thrive. The path towards positive change is rarely smooth or linear. It is often obstructed by barriers, both internal and external, that can impede our progress and discourage our efforts. These barriers can take many forms: fear of failure, self-doubt, procrastination, lack of resources, negative social influences, or simply the inertia of old habits. Imagine a mighty river flowing towards the ocean. Along its course, it encounters boulders, fallen trees, and narrow passages that disrupt its flow. These obstacles represent the barriers we face in our own lives, the challenges that threaten to divert us from our chosen path. The first step in overcoming these barriers is to identify them. This requires honesty, self-awareness, and a willingness to confront the uncomfortable truths about ourselves and our circumstances. We must ask ourselves, what is holding me back? What fears are whispering doubts in my ear? What habits are sabotaging my efforts? What external factors are creating resistance to change? Once we have identified our barriers, we can begin to develop strategies to overcome them. This may involve challenging our negative self-talk, breaking down large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps, seeking out resources and support, or proactively modifying our environment to minimize distractions and temptations. Consider the analogy of a gardener tending to a delicate plant. The gardener must be vigilant in identifying and addressing any threats to the plant's well-being, whether it be pests, disease, or nutrient deficiencies. Similarly, in our own lives, we must be proactive in identifying and addressing the barriers that hinder our growth. Overcoming barriers is not about brute force or willpower alone. It's about understanding the nature of the obstacle and devising a strategic approach to navigate it. It's about recognizing that setbacks are inevitable and viewing them as opportunities for learning and growth. Remember, the most formidable barriers we face are often those we erect within ourselves. By cultivating self-awareness, developing a resilient mindset, and seeking support when needed, we can overcome these internal obstacles and create a clear path towards a better version of ourselves. In the pursuit of self-improvement, we often rely on our own intuition, willpower, and the advice of those around us. While these resources can be valuable, there are times when seeking professional guidance can significantly enhance our journey. Imagine a skilled navigator guiding a ship through treacherous waters. The navigator possesses specialized knowledge, tools, and experience that enable them to chart a safe and efficient course. Similarly, professionals in various fields, such as medical doctors, pharmacists, trainers, and nutritionists, offer specialized knowledge and expertise that can help us navigate the complexities of personal change. They can provide tailored advice, evidence-based strategies, and objective perspectives that can empower us to overcome challenges and achieve our goals. A therapist, for example, can help us understand and address underlying psychological barriers, such as anxiety, depression, or trauma, which may be hindering our progress. A counselor can provide guidance and support as we navigate difficult life transitions or relationship challenges. A coach can help us clarify our goals, develop action plans, and stay accountable to our commitments. Seeking professional guidance is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of wisdom and self-compassion. It is an acknowledgement that we don't have all the answers and that seeking expert advice can accelerate our growth and enhance our well-being. Think of a master craftsman mentoring an apprentice. The master shares their knowledge, skills, and techniques, guiding the apprentice towards mastery of their craft. Similarly, professionals in various fields can mentor us on our journey of self-improvement, providing valuable insights and strategies to help us reach our full potential. Remember, the pursuit of self-improvement is a lifelong journey. There will be times when we need additional support and guidance to navigate the inevitable challenges we encounter. By seeking professional help when needed, we demonstrate a commitment to our own well-being and a willingness to invest in our personal growth. In the pursuit of self-improvement, it is easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism and perfectionism. We set high standards for ourselves, and when we inevitably fall short, we berate ourselves for our perceived failures. This negative self-talk can erode our self-esteem, undermine our motivation, and create a vicious cycle of self-sabotage. Imagine a potter meticulously shaping a piece of clay on a wheel. The potter understands that imperfections are inherent in the process, that cracks and deformities may appear, requiring adjustments and a gentle touch. Similarly, in our own lives, we must learn to embrace imperfection and practice self-compassion. We must recognize that setbacks are inevitable, that mistakes are opportunities for learning, and that our worthiness is not contingent upon achieving perfection. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with the same kindness, understanding, and forgiveness that we would extend to a loved one who is struggling. It means recognizing that we are all works in progress, that we are all doing the best we can with the resources we have, and that we deserve our own love and acceptance, regardless of our perceived shortcomings. Think of a gardener tending to a young tree. The gardener provides the tree with nourishment, support, and protection, allowing it to grow at its own pace, knowing that it will eventually bear fruit. Similarly, by practicing self-compassion, we create an internal environment that fosters growth, resilience, and self-acceptance. When we encounter setbacks, instead of berating ourselves, we can ask ourselves, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use this as an opportunity for growth? What would I say to a friend who is going through a similar challenge? Remember, the journey of self-improvement is not about achieving flawlessness. It's about striving to become the best versions of ourselves, embracing our imperfections along the way. By cultivating self-compassion, we transform our relationship with ourselves, creating a foundation of love and acceptance that empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Life is a dynamic and ever-changing journey, full of unexpected twists and turns. Our plans, goals, and circumstances are constantly evolving, requiring us to adapt and adjust our course along the way. Imagine a river flowing through a diverse landscape. The river encounters mountains, valleys, forests, and plains, its course shifting and winding in response to the terrain. Similarly, in our own lives, we must learn to embrace the flow, to be adaptable and flexible in the face of change. Rigidity and clinging to fixed plans can lead to frustration, disappointment, and a sense of being stuck. Flexibility involves being open to new possibilities, adjusting our expectations, and adapting our strategies as needed. It means recognizing that there are multiple paths to our destination, and that sometimes the most scenic route is the one we least expected. Think of a skilled martial artist responding to an opponent's movements. The martial artist adapts their technique in real time, flowing with the energy of the encounter, using their opponent's force against them. Similarly, in life, we can learn to adapt to changing circumstances, using challenges as opportunities for growth and innovation. Cultivating flexibility requires a willingness to let go of the need for control, to embrace uncertainty, and to trust in our ability to navigate the unknown. It means being open to feedback, learning from our experiences, and adjusting our approach as we gather new information. Remember, the journey of life is not about rigidly adhering to a predetermined plan. It's about embracing the adventure, navigating the unexpected, and adapting to the ever-changing currents of experience. By cultivating flexibility and adaptability, we become more resilient, resourceful, and capable of thriving in a world of constant change. We've explored the transformative power of lifestyle changes, delving into the significance of setting realistic goals, building a supportive network, identifying and overcoming barriers, seeking professional guidance when needed, practicing self-compassion, and embracing flexibility in the face of life's inevitable changes. These principles, my friends, are not mere theoretical concepts. They are practical tools that can empower you to unlock your best self and create a life of meaning, purpose, and well-being. Remember, the journey begins with a single step. Choose one area of your life you wish to improve, set a small, achievable goal, and take action today. Embrace the power of incremental progress, celebrate your victories, learn from your setbacks, and never underestimate the transformative power of consistent effort. As the ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu wisely said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. For more in-depth evidence-based health information, visit interpharmacist.com. Your support helps me create more valuable content for you.